We begin with the historic talks between the Chinese Mainland and Taiwan. Representatives held their first round on Tuesday in the eastern city of Nanjing. The highest level discussion since 1949, the four-day talks are being seen as a confidence-building exercise. Let's go live now to CCTV's Peggy Wong, who has been monitoring the talks from Taipei and has reaction from there. Peggy.
The reactions from Taipei has been mixed in terms of the meeting, but what has been good is that the meeting has ended off on a positive note. Certain issues were covered, such as having liaison offices between the two sides, as well as having media offices for the two sides, as well as better economic integration. And also better health care for Taiwanese students. Now, what is important is that for the media offices to be established on the two sides is that in the past there's been quite a bit of distrust between the two in terms of the media circle. So I myself report for this Chinese channel, CCTV, is at times treated with suspicion when I report here in Taipei. And China has denied access to entry into China for some Taiwanese journalists as well. And in terms of opening up liaison offices, that is significant because that will mean open communication, as well as when there's open communication, there's a lot of possibilities as well as hope.
And Peggy, day 2 is set to begin soon. What is expected today?
Well, some things that were on the agenda originally, there have been things that have been added. There's been a commodity trade agreement that's been added, as well as the media offices. There's also talks for Chinese president to meet the leader of Taiwan, Ma Ying-jeou. That was not actually stated in the agreement, but there were talks for the former leader of Lianzan to meet with Chinese president. And so people are saying that this will pave a way to possible talks for Ma Ying-jeou and the Chinese president.
And Peggy, speaking of which, Taiwan's leader has about 2 years left. Do you think both sides are trying to come to some sort of understandings or any understandings during that time period?
I think there's been there is some sort of time pressure because one is because Ma Ying-jeou of the KMT, which is more pro-unification, is losing popularity. His popularity has come down so much that it's gone into the single digits at even 9%. So with only a couple of years left in office, I think China feels this time pressure because the other option is to deal with the opposition party. And the opposition party, again, is more for pro-independence. And that will be will have a further political ideology than China and making talks more difficult if dealing with the opposition party.
All right, Peggy Wong reporting live from Taipei. We'll look forward to more of your reports later this week. Thank you so much for that update.